why do relatively small number of individuals seem to face endless and constant suffering in contrast to others who seem to have less illness, less pain and loss? How does one stay optimistic in the face of constant sorrow and pain?
Just now, yes, that's a good question. Now I think, as I briefly mentioned, the realistic attitude is very helpful. Now here, when we face some problem, some tragedy, including physical illness or some your friend loss, if you are believer and believe God, then you must think, apparently these are tragedy, very bad, but Creator, merciful, all-knowing, that one way. Then those persons who believe law of causality, such as Buddhist,
Karma.
then such as Buddhist, then we think about our past wrong deeds. Today's event, unfortunate event happened because of our past mistake, wrongdoing. So that helpful. See, they ultimately blame almost oneself, one's own mistake. So mentally, less agitation. Usually, something happened, we always blame on other. That, on top of suffering, also anger. That brings more suffering. Then another thing, non-believer. I think here, one Buddhist concept, that concept can be easily, bring in secular thinking.
Secular way.
Now the Buddhist concept, things are interrelated, interconnected. Things are relative. There is no one absolute. So here, one tragedy happened. But firstly, you see that tragedy, compare another one, even worse case, this better. And this tragedy, compare some other, then this is really tragedy, tragic. So because of the different sort of experience, if you look from different angle, same tragedy. Now, for example, we lost our own country, become refugee, last 50 years. If you look from that angle only, more sadness. But thinking, try to look from another angle. Yes, this tragedy brings us a lot of new opportunity, meeting with different people, including many, they follow of different tradition, different religious tradition, and also scientists and variety of people, and also opportunity to talk. So thinking this line, then that sort of tragedy, one way, very sad, really tragic thing, but at the same time, some positives, also positive things also you see create by that tragedy. So that's also is one way to look from different angles. And then any problem, if you look from closely, you feel more
Unbearable.
unbearable. But look from distance, then think, oh, 6 billion, over 6 billion human beings, the similar sort of unfortunate things many people may face or is facing. So remember that, not my own case. That also help to reduce our anxiety, our agitation. Then this tragedy happened because its own causes and conditions. Then look, causes and conditions, then vast related. One tragedy, not absolute or independent, not independent. Due to this, this happened. Due to that, this happened. And not only present condition, but also the previous week, previous month, previous year, previous century. You see, they create today's sort of tragedy. So that brings us a concept. Now, this tragedy happened due to many, many factors. Then your anger lost target. Usually our anger aiming simply one absolute target or independent target. So when we fail to find independent target, then our anger soften.
No.
Here my